Welcome back everyone. Today we are taking you on a blazing hot lap around Clay Pigeon Raceway in my gxuk kart, the same kart that was running up the front in the last race here. We're going to take you through the lap 3 times. First time just showing you the corners and which way the track goes. Second time we're going to break it down, and then a full high speed run so you can apply everything that you've learned. Let's go! As we tear down pit straight, which isn't straight because it's got a big kink in it, then into the double right-hander of Billy's Blind. Once we get out of Billy's Blind, we then go into the fast right-left chicane of the S's. Then we head down the Sturmy Straight towards the Hairpin. This is again another late apex uphill hairpin. Then we come onto another little straight into the Horseshoe, which is another double apex left-hander. You want to keep it tight before you prepare to go through the aptly named right hand. And then another small straight up to the final corner called Top Bend before you start onto the pit straight again. So let's start this lap again and talk you through the nuances of this technical little circuit. So on the straight you want to keep it over to the left hand side, avoiding the curb on the inside. The reason we want to avoid that curb is it is stepped and it is incredibly bumpy. If you get on that at any sort of speed, especially if somebody is next to you, you might get launched into them or just really ruin your lap. So we want to keep as close to the curb as possible, staying to the left hand side, preparing for the right hander of Billy's Blind at turn 1. We take the widest possible entry, cut as much curb as possible, let the kart go to the middle of the track, and you basically ignore the second apex and then pile on towards the next corner, which is the simplest part of the circuit. It is a flat out right-left chicane. You take both apexes, both curbs as much as possible, carry as much speed as possible, straight line the exit to give you maximum speed onto the next straight. As you move over to the left-hand side of the circuit to get ready for Hairpin, which is an uphill right-hand hairpin, you want to turn in a little bit late so you don't clip the apex early, and you clip that very late apex so you can get on the power nice and early, get the wheels straight, and get across to carry as much speed through this uphill section as possible. You are then not left with much time as you head into the double left-hander of Horseshoe. This is another deceptively difficult corner. You have a little lift on the way in and you want to stay as tight as possible to hit both those apexes and flow over to the right hand side for right hand, where you get all over that curb on the entry, cut as much of the corner as possible because it's effectively a straight line flat out corner to get yourself ready over to the left hand side of the circuit for the final corner, which is another flat out right hand corner. I mean, on this particular lap I did have a slight lift because I was getting some front wash because this is practice and my tyres weren't fantastic, but in the race you are flat out through here. You have a big lean to put as much weight onto the outside of the kart as possible to help you rotate, and then you're back onto the home straight for the end of the lap. And now I'm going to show you the lap one more time in full speed with a timer on it. Let's go. And that lap was a 41.52, which is a tenth of a second off the best lap time set over the entire event, and that was set in the final with slipstreams. So I think this was quite a good representative lap of how to get around this track in these karts in the fastest possible way. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe, because in 2 weeks time I'll be releasing my video for the final round of the gxuk season from Ella Park. But until then, if you click the link, you can go and watch the race from Clay Pigeon and see how I got my first GX podium.